I'm going to show you the simplest way to make your video ads 200 times more effective. I'll show you real examples of video ads that 8 and 9-figure mobile apps are spending on. So whether you are making video ads for Facebook or TikTok, stick around because you might make a lot of money with this video. The first example is Calm.com. They're a mobile app specializing in meditation and sleep stories. They have 25,000 ads in their Facebook ad library. They've probably deleted a lot because I used to work there and we used to test a lot of ads. So this figure is probably not accurate, but I just wanted to show you 4 of their video ads that all test the same style of video ads. They're all basic background ads that use the text to call out their ICP, call out the different pain points that people are having, and they offer a solution. So this is all very simple, but it goes against the narrative right now about how creative diversity is so important. Yes, it's very important, but also you need to test different variations of concepts so that you can both explore new concepts and also exploit variations of concepts so that you know what hooks are working and what concepts are working, because there are so many things that you can iterate on. The hook, visual hook, audio hook, the script, voiceover, creator. These are all different things that you need to explore to make sure that every concept you're testing has the highest chance of winning. This is another mobile app called Simple App. They're a dieting app. Facebook ad library shows over 50,000 ads in it. And I like going over their ad library because they test a lot of AI visual hooks. And these are 4 that I screenshotted here. And they all actually lead to the same body video. So they do a lot of what I call hook testing or hook swaps, where, if you've seen some of my older videos, I like to say that the hook is the targeting. And you can see here that these 4 different types of hooks are kind of targeting different people. The third one targets older Black women, middle one targets a certain persona, the 4th one targets a different one, and the first one targets a different person also. Different meaning they like to maybe look at these animated videos. So again, they all lead to the same body video, 4 different AI visual hooks. If you go to sovereign.ai right now to generate visual hooks, you can do that and stitch together those hooks to body videos just like this. Framework of a video ad is hook, body, call to action. This is how you can turn one shoot into 100 video ads. The more proven body or control videos or demo videos that you have, the better, because you can infinitely swap new hooks onto them. So Modular is great for scaling video ad production because you can keep reusing your asset bank of clips that meet your brand guidelines and work well. So it's like the Pareto principle of video ads. And with content getting cheaper and cheaper and content exploding, it's hard to verify if this piece of content matches your brand vision or guidelines. So that's why using modular video helps with that, because you can just keep reusing these clips because they're not crappy looking. I'll show you this video by Alex Hormozi because I think he obviously is so eloquent and he elaborates very well.
One of our editors were looking at a short video that they were like, man, I really thought it was a good video. And it totally tanked. It got like 4,000 views, which for us was a tank. They looked at it, made some notes, and all they did was they chopped the first 5 seconds. Basically, they just redid the first 5 seconds of the video. And that one change took it from 4,000 views to 10,000 views with that one change. That's a 200x increase from one change, which is how people framed the value that they were about to consume. If the first 5 seconds is what immediately sorts 80, 90% of the traffic that you have, then isn't it crazy that we don't spend more time testing that one piece?
Cool. So I think he presents it well. How many hook variations do you test? I've seen the figure about 8 to 9 hook variations per concept get shared around, but I don't think there's a right answer. I think that if you have a body video or a demo video that conveys your message well, you can get a couple of these body videos and you can test as many hooks on them as you like. And you can vary the hook based on the visual that's relevant to your target demographic. You can isolate that variable. The second variable that you can isolate is to start your video with the text overlay that calls out their pain or problem. And the third variable that you can use is to start the video ad by saying something that your target demographic would think is interesting, something that calls your attention. And this is where the beauty of hook testing comes in, because you might have a lot of products. Your product might have a lot of features. It might solve a lot of problems. It might have a lot of use cases. So that's where every use case or feature or target demographic could be a new hook for you. And guess what? You can reuse your winning hooks too. And this is a post by Sarah Burnett on LinkedIn. If you don't know her, I think she's a good follow for some creative strategy related posts. So the gist of the post is that she found a winning hook and she kept reusing it over and over again, and it kept working over and over again. I think in this case, it was a hook that was just said, the first line of the video. And obviously, if it keeps working, you should keep using it. And you don't have to rely on just the spoken hook. You can reuse the visual hook too. I had a story where I was talking with another performance marketer and he kept reusing the same visual hook. I think it was something where a truck was driving into a building or something and that turned into a jello. So one of those oddly satisfying visual hooks. And the secret is that these types of visual hooks will work for pretty much any industry. It captures the attention, but make sure you know how to convert that attention to something that's related to your product. So that's where the body comes in. Stitch it to your body video where you explain about your service more. Maybe in those types of visual hooks that you're testing, the text hook or the spoken hook references something about your product. So I hope this was helpful. And I'm building Sovereign.ai. Go check it out if you want to automate your video ad testing. It automates a lot of the things that I talked about here, like generating visual hooks, combining multiple hooks to multiple bodies, to multiple call to actions. You can connect it to your Meta ad account and launch the video ads straight into your campaigns. It'll also give you weekly suggestions based on the top ads in your ad account to give you new text hooks, new visual hooks, and new scripts to test. Start a subscription today, and I hope this video was helpful again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.